Billy watching Desert Vile make a video here. Frankly, I don't know why I even bother. This is a magnet. Since it is not powered by electricity, we call it a permanent magnet. Well, of course it is not permanent. Nothing in the universe is. This is a coil of wire. I've actually used baling wire because I'm here in the hay loft. But I'm going to pretend that it is insulated wire. There are people in YouTube who still insist magnets of themselves can perform work due to their having a magnetic field. That is wrong. Of themselves, magnets do not perform work. To perform work, energy must be added to a system, and then a magnetic field can produce work. But of itself, no magnetic field can produce work. I can prove it to you also. I am going to tell this magnet to produce work. You ready, magnet? Work! Maybe it just didn't hear me. Maybe I need to be louder. Magnet, work! Still nothing. Maybe it's just asleep. Work! Still nothing. Well, bloody hell. As we can see, a magnetic field doesn't do jack shit. You have to add something to the system. If I move the magnetic field through a coil, it will produce electricity. If I move a coil through a magnetic field, it will also produce electricity. Where does that electricity come from? It comes from kinetic energy, my arm, being converted into electrical energy. If I move the coil, it is the kinetic energy coming from my fucking arm, pardon my fucking, to create electrical energy. If there is a magnet in a person's hand, and there is a chunk of iron sitting up on a shelf, such as maybe this wire, and I bring the field in there, and it gets attracted. Fuck, I've fucking done this already. Why people can't fucking get it? The energy of this iron is potential energy due to its position relative to the magnetic field. The magnetic field does not create energy. I don't understand why some people out there don't get it. It is so fucking simple. And our entire modern society, which is an industrialized economy, is predicated upon magnetic fields not being able to produce work alone. They have to have energy added to the system, and then the magnetic field converts that energy into other forms of energy. Of themselves, magnets and magnetic fields do not have energy. If they did, our entire industrialized society and civilization would be vastly, fundamentally different than what it is. There is no fucking getting around the issue. To use a magnet to perform work, energy, different kinds of energy, it doesn't matter, must be added to the system.
And it's actually losing energy into the system. But the interesting point is whatever our first momentum draw is, from a standstill to that first magnet, that energy can be maintained theoretically for a long distance. And so there's more work being performed in that process.
The energy that the steel ball acquired came from your hand. It did not come from the first magnet, and it wasn't perpetuated by the other magnets. You're placing the steel ball in the magnetic field of the first magnet is where the energy came from. The magnets only converted your kinetic energy and the potential energy that you gave the steel ball, converted it from kinetic energy to potential energy, and then back into kinetic energy. The source of the moment that was put upon the steel ball came from your arm. It did not come from the magnets.